What's up? What's up? What's up? It's been a while. How are y'all doing tonight? Come on in. Come on in. We are live. What's going on, family? Get this pulled up on another screen.
2020. See, if you guys are tuned in during 2020, you would know that this is a big difference. Yeah, they're focusing on the agents, ICE agents, and all that. They're focusing on them. But if this was 2020, the focus would be like over here on this side of the street. Like there would have been fights right now, big fights. So this is really mellow.
Drop the link in another place. Maybe we'll get some people in. Hello, Miss Sun Honey. What's going on, my sister?
A few little things here and there, but overall, it's a mellow situation.
Come on, come on, come on in. Put the link in the chat if you want to join on in on the panel.
Thank you for everybody who's tuning in, watching, restreaming my stuff. I don't care. I don't mind. I appreciate you guys.
Fry TV, what's going on?
I know.
There is the link in the chat. So if you want to come on and come talk about what's going on in the world, let's come on. Hit that link and join in.
Sorry for hacking all of the camera and everything. Like close to the air. Why is it burning?
Come on in, guys. Let's go to studio. Sorry, I got a couple screens open, just trying to get some things going.
Bro, I just thank you, bro. Miss you. Miss you, bro. Hit your Venmo. You always appreciate you. Be safe. I appreciate you, man. We go way back. Thank you very much for your support, man. Hope your family's doing well too.
All right, link is pinned to the chat, top of the chat. If you want to come join, come on in. Oh, Sun Honey, I don't care. You can come up with camera, no camera. I don't care. You know how this works.
Appreciate you. Thank you for the chat.
Give you a hot minute? Okay, I'll give you a hot minute. You got 60 seconds. Time starts now.
Venmo as well. Yeet.
How you doing, Fry? Mater 97, what's going on? You never know. We may have some more special guests drop in. Hey, Miss T, how's it going? Link is at the top of the page if you want to come join in.
So this is entertainment. Like, so
We're doing really good. We're doing really, really good. So everybody said hello to my daughter, Miss Murphy. Hello, Miss Murphy. How are you, sweet girl? You know, Fry, we're not getting any younger. I will tell you that. You got to be careful what you do. And I keep telling that to Juniper. By the way, everybody, Juniper is today is his birthday. So if we can put some birthday love to him in the chat, I know he's probably watching us.
it's interesting, and that's what I keep saying. That's why it's interesting because you have, 35 patriots out here, or people say winners, whatever. You have about 200, Antifa, left, liberals, whatever.
Good. That's really good, Fry.
Everybody's just standing like they're waiting for something like this.
Still running the family business here in town.
Everybody's like,
We're doing the same thing.
away, like controlling themselves, which is a good thing, right? Instead of a bunch of violence, you have what's happening.
All right, baby girl. I love you. Go get some rest and we'll talk tomorrow. Okay.
And then you have a lot of new people who are here. I mean, like, Chad, I believe it might be his first time coming to this type of thing, which is great, fine for him to experience and see it. I don't know if Nick is in here, but for me, it's like, I should ask them, like, why weren't they here in 2020? Maybe they weren't, but I don't remember seeing them. Yeah, so it's just interesting. It's an interesting vibe, interesting crowd. Obviously, and people like, messing with the agents.
Good night, Miss Kennedy. Love yous, honey.
Get cuffed up for whatever reason. Why do you want to get cuffed? Why do you want to get like get in jail? I don't care what's going on. Like, what's the purpose? Why do you want that? You think you're gonna get lawsuits that somebody cuffs you? That's not how it works. I don't know what
Son, honey, your minute's up.
the point is.
Get your butt on this panel. Your hot minute is up, Miss Sun Honey. Come on, Miss T. We've all had those nights. We don't look half good. I don't look half good tonight. I am exhausted. It's been a long day for me. Come on, you can get up on the panel for a few minutes. Be like old times. You can come up without a camera, son, honey. Come on now. They're never over with wet. Throw a hat on. Throw a bonnet on. Here, I'll throw one on. I got one right here. Don't make me go get the tinfoil hat. Because I have that. That's probably right, James. Rob must have made a huge mess. Put your funniest hat on and come up on the panel. Frey, I know you have a funny hat. And we have Weather Cat. Can't hear you, Weather Cat. Can't hear you still, hun. Sun Honey After Dark.
Did the picture show up? You'll see when you see the picture.
Yep, I see it. I got you, girl. Weather Cat will be right back. She's having some audio issues.
I'm just trying to figure out how to get this. I've forgotten my settings. Do I get a gimme?
What's your gimme?
I'm trying to figure out how to see chat too. Haha.
Are you on the computer?
No. I've got it now. I'm on my phone. I've got it.
So you're on the phone. Grab your iPad and use the iPad.
Yeah, it's upstairs. I'll grab it in a second. That can't be all the messages.
Andy, what's going on, Andy?
I don't think I'm seeing all the messages. This doesn't look right. No, I think they're all there now.
Are you on the YouTube page or in the
I'm on the restream.
I'm on the restream.
I have to go upstairs and find the iPad.
Is it even charged?
I'm trying to reduce the power bill so I don't keep everything charged all the time.
Okay, well, I'll give you that one.
Where's my weather cat?
She'll be right back. She was having computer problems.
Yeah, reboot. Retry.
Come on, Fry TV, get up here.
He's still working. He's doing late shifts.
I know he's got me on in the background.
So which stream were you watching?
I'm watching a few of them right now. On my TV right there in front of me. I have Black Conservative Preacher on YouTube, and then on X, I am watching Tommy. It's. Hang on, let me make this a little bigger screen so I can see what it is. It is Tommy Boy, and it's spelled BOI 4209 on X. That's who I'm watching. And then I think those are the only ones that I have open right now.
You gonna drop their links in chat so people can sub up to them?
Absolutely. Let me go get those links.
Let me find a charger for it. Aha. Okay, we've got a charger cord. Oh, iPad does have 36%.
Okay, there's Tommy Boy on X. And then let me go get BC Preacher. Oh, and then I guess DJ Brandon just went live as well. So I'll grab him. He's another one I watch. He's pretty good. I like him. He does a really good job. What?
What?
Weathercat says the Restream won't let her use her built-in mic. It should. You have a newer computer than I do. Let me go get DJ Brandon. He is really cool. We found a few new people this last few weeks over this whole thing going on in Portland. I know Portland Andy's on. That's
What in the world?
Weathercat, you may just have to come in on your iPad, hun. I'm live. So, what has been going on, Son Honey?
Not much of a lot of things. I feel like I'm in kind of like a suspended anime.
You know, that's the way it's been for a while for us over here. I think Portland Andy is still live. Let's see if Portland Andy's still on.
Updates. You want me to update again? Okay.
Okay, and there's Portland Andy.
So how late have you been staying up at night watching the streams?
So last night I was probably up until about 5 a.m. when the last person went down in Portland. It's been really interesting to see and watch at this moment in time. Is that, you know, everybody knows that Nick Sorter, conservative journalist, was arrested in Portland a few nights ago. He went to his arraignment today, and they are not going to charge him, which is amazing because they're not even arresting the opposition in this case, which we all know that Antifa, they've been designated as a terrorist organization. Tonight we saw one person from Antifa get arrested, but are they going to charge him as a terrorist organization? Probably not.
Well, how do we get a gander at these charges? Are they public information?
Well, if we knew the person's name who got arrested, it would be a lot simpler to look into the court records. But until they release the person's name, we're not going to have that information. So, like
Okay.
Tommy Boy, over on X, he was arrested twice in the last 48 to 72 hours. He's been arrested twice. And as of right now, he doesn't have a court date and he has no charges. So that's what Multnomah is saying.
So where does all this go?
I don't know. But, the Patriots up in Portland that are there tonight, like Nick Sorter, Speak the Truth, Tommy Boy, and there's a bunch of them up there tonight. I don't have every streamer that's up there links because I don't know exactly who's all up there, but the ones I do have are live, and they are very, very good. I would recommend that everybody goes and subs up to them. They do an amazing job, and if you want to kick them $1 or $2, go right on ahead. They would gladly appreciate it because they are there in the line of fire, rescuing our flags from being burnt to the ground. These guys have done an amazing job up there.
Yeah. I don't like seeing that, but I understand the whole freedom of speech, but there's freedom of speech and there's disrespect.
Well, and here's the thing, son, honey, is burning the flag. President Trump just signed an executive order not too long ago saying anybody that burns the flag, you will serve 1 year in prison, in federal prison. It's a federal charge. And they're still doing it, but they're not being arrested. Well, technically, the reason why Nick was arrested was for rescuing a flag. Because someone was burning it and they tracked him down and they were shoving him around. Now, there's video footage out there. Nick, they're pushing Nick. Nick's pushing back on them. Absolutely. It's called self-defense. But here in the state of Oregon, as everybody knows, they don't do anything about it, which is ridiculous. I hate to say it because I live in that state, but I am 6-7 hours away from them. They have come to my town. They got ran out of this town. Are you there, son, honey? Okay.
I'm here. I just, my brain keeps on going back. Where does it get? Where does it all end?
It's going to end when we get the National Guard troops here. And
okay, so Governor Abbott of Texas has said, "Hey, you want to borrow 400 of my National Guard?" And they're sending them up. But there's an Oregon judge, the governor of Texas, Abbott, said that he'll send National Guard. But then there was a judge in Oregon that said you can't use Oregon National Guard.
And that's such a sticky situation because we do have a Supreme Court order stating that that no lower court judge can put a block on the president's orders. Technically, is this an insurrection? Because it's gone well over 100 and some odd days. I believe it has. It is now considered an insurrection. And, we were going through everything this afternoon, and I was talking to a wise man, the Mr. Grey Wolf. He has me look up. Hang on, let me get exactly the title. No, it was Title 8. Title 8 US Code 8 US Code 1324. Bringing in and harboring certain aliens. So technically, the governor and the mayor can be arrested under this statute. So
Okay, wait a minute, who arrests them though? The chief of police, the
I
sheriff,
believe it would have to be marshals, the
marshals?
marshals, or the military. One of the two. That I'm not 100% sure of, but I would think it would have to be someone in that caliber. Because we definitely know that Portland PD is in cahoots with the opposition. So
they arrest just the mayor, they arrest the chief of
I believe
police?
they'd have to arrest the governor, the mayor, and whoever else. I think it goes down, it'll just start rolling heads downhill. But that is
Okay, then so wait a minute, the lieutenant governor then becomes governor. And if they're holding up the same policies.
well, here in Oregon, we don't have a lieutenant governor.
You
No.
don't? Okay, my brain's trying to wrap around that concept because I've never lived in a state without a
Yeah,
lieutenant.
we don't have a lieutenant governor here.
So then who becomes in charge of the state of
I believe it would be
Oregon?
the Secretary of State.
The Secretary of State as in the federal
No,
Secretary of
as in the
State?
state.
As the state of Oregon. Secretary of State for the state of Oregon. Okay.
It's different on the West Coast. I don't think Washington has a lieutenant governor. California, I know, doesn't have one. They have just a governor, and we just have a governor.
All right. And what do this law say? How long can this lieutenant or this Secretary of State
Until the
serve as
next
governor?
election.
Hmm.
But she's just as corrupt as Kotex is now.
And that leads me back to the question I had before. And if the replacement governor is just the same, same as the old boss, new boss, same as the old boss.
Well, it'll just keep rolling down. It is very interesting, and that's kind of why I wanted to come on tonight, because I live in the state, and I've lived here, most of my teenage through adulthood life. And this state was absolutely amazing when I was younger. But now, as an adult, it's horrible. They just passed a $4.5 billion deal that raises our gas tax another 50 cents. So technically, we're paying $1.50 something now in gas tax in the state of Oregon. It's ridiculous.
That's where does it all end?
Well, it goes right to pay the governor, the first lady of Oregon, which is the wife of the governor. And she's the one out there saying that this is all peaceful. This is a peaceful protest. Okay, well, when they're taking up the city streets,
when they're kicking people, how is that peaceful?
Breaking people's windows, playing music at all hours of the night. I mean, it's ridiculous. They've been out there 100 and some odd nights. Okay, I think it might be close to 190, almost 200 nights that this has been going on. Yeah, of course. Maybe they're not burning down the city of Portland yet, but give me a break, guys. Come on, enough is enough. I mean, they're stopping people from walking down the sidewalks. A public
And driving down the street. Yeah, I saw that the other night where they were redirecting traffic like they had some kind of legal right to do so.
I mean, I've seen more patriots in the last week get arrested than I have seen through rallies that President Trump has had. Just all kinds of things. It's kind of, a little disheartening. I mean, that's why we need to get out there and get changes made.
Well, yeah, elections are coming up for some
Yep.
states.
And
But what can we what can we do up on the Hill if they're playing
right now we're what,
this
day 6 into the Schumer shutdown? We're just gonna call it the Schumer shutdown,
right?
because that's what it is. The Republicans didn't do this. This is not the Republicans doing. Just because the Republicans want to pass a clean CR. It's a continuous resolution is what we're trying to pass right now in the Senate. It's nothing to do with giving Medicare or Medicaid or Medicare or whatever you want to call it to illegal immigrants. We need to keep our government funded. That's what we need to do now. We need to get them off their booties and back into doing their jobs and working for the people. This is the problem with the Democratic Party, son, honey. And I'm going to say this and be as blunt as I possibly can without cursing, because I don't know if my Mimi will see this tomorrow morning when she wakes up, and she'll be very proud that I didn't cuss. Because she's watched a few of my other streams and I've gone off the handle. But
Mimi, sometimes we have to be whiskey in a teacup. I know we were raised to be ladies, but sometimes we have to be whiskey in the teacup.
But my thing is they have forgotten who they work for. We don't work for them. They work for us. And they need to realize that. So if you're in a state that has early voting, get out and vote. Please. If you don't like somebody in office and you don't like the other person that's coming in from the other side or whatever it is, do your research. Pick a candidate that is going to best work for you. And that you have to know, you have to do your research. This entire from 2020 all the way to now, do your own research, please. If you don't know where to start, reach out to someone and say, hey, where do I go to find this? You seem to know a lot about it. Where can I send you? All right. Get off Google. Get off mainstream TV. Start watching independent journalists. There is some out there. Like I follow a couple that are opposition of what's going on in Portland. At least they're showing what's going on in Portland. And they're trying to be objective. They're not picking one side, or they're being straight down the center. That's kind of what we need right now.
Well, in this days of social media, it's very easy to go to a candidate's page, and there will be literature. But the thing that I want to stress is not only researching in these.
Hello, Miss Weathercat.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
We can hear
you. Good to see you, Weathercat. Let me finish real quick what I was saying. In these times, a lot of what I work a lot with the elderly community, and they don't feel safe going out by themselves. If you have an elderly neighbor, your own parents, aunt, uncle, if they don't feel safe going to the polls by themselves, say, hey, I'll be happy to escort you to do your duty and go vote.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is one of the things, guys, is if you do have an elderly neighbor that they want to go out and vote, who cares who they're voting for? They're getting out and voting.
Yeah, but if they're too scared to go out in public because
Go with
you,
them.
yeah, go with them, escort them, say, hey, I'll take you to go make that vote. And,
Absolutely.
I've done that before, and they looked like they were going to try to accuse me of swaying her. And I said, I'll stand right here by the poll watcher, and you can watch her, fill out her ballot. I'm right here next to you. I am not swaying anyone's vote. I'm just her escort.
Yep. So, Miss Weathercat, what do you think about what's going on in Portland?
It makes me want to go up there and kick some ass.
Right?
Oh man, it's pretty bad. But I'm very happy in seeing more and more patriots show up. I mean, I've been watching this every night for almost a week now.
Yep,
When
we
it first
have.
started, there was only a couple of guys there. Now there's quite a few.
Well, I like the fact that Tommy Boyd, got, the cuffs put on him, but he didn't give up. He's going back.
Yeah. I donated
know.
$25 to his thing today
Oh, that's
Thank
very
you for that,
sweet of you.
Weathercat. Thank you
because
for that.
they wanted to buy him a new car because his car got smashed up last night.
It did.
Yes,
Yeah.
let me see if I can find those photos.
Antifa beat it up. Broke all the windows out and the tail lights and everything. So yeah. So I thought, they've raised over $7,000 so far. They can't go buy him a new car, but they can at least get him something. And that was put on by Matt. I forgot what his name is. He's with Speak the Truth on YouTube.
Yeah.
And Nick Sorter. They decided to raise money for him to get him a new car or a new used car.
So we have a new one, ladies. Miss Katie is live.
Okay.
Davin
Hey,
Square.
don't forget Honey Badger mom.
Yes,
I haven't
Honey
seen
Badger
her
Mom.
tonight.
I don't think she's out tonight.
Been watching her every night. Oh, and we have the Ocean Plot on X also. He's live right now.
You want to drop that link in there?
Yeah, I'm getting it right now.
All right.
Nobody's chatting. What, they all go to bed?
They must have. They must have.
We know us old hens getting together and just chatting away. Anybody wants to join up? Click the link.
Anybody?
And Katie, if I'm not mistaken, Weathercat, Katie was the one that got beat up by Antifa, was it not?
Katie Davenport? Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So I just put her link in. Please go subscribe to her. She was brutally beaten in Portland.
Yeah, it's hit her in the face with a flagpole.
But it's really nice to see Katie being back out there. That's awesome. Congratulations, Katie. For being a complete patriot and getting right back out there.
Yeah, and her and Honey Badger Mama have been amazing. They're the ones that have been out there the most.
Yeah.
2 women. Hi, Fry. How are you?
Whiskey in a teacup. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm going to share this video with everybody. It's of Tommy Boy's car that got smashed in.
I don't believe I've seen this.
And they smashed almost every single window.
What about the tires?
Excuse the language, people.
I can't hear the audio, Texas.
Did they slash the tires too?
The tires are fine, son, honey. They destroyed his car.
I don't think they slashed the tires. They just broke all the windows out and the taillights.
So I mean, this is Antifa. This is a typical Antifa thing. You know, I mean, it's bad to say that, you know, they can go out and do this night after night, destroy people's private property and not have to pay consequences.
Well, eventually.
Bunch of cars leaving right now.
Yep.
Turn the other cheek, and your insurance premiums go up.
Yep. But this is the problem. This is the way it's been. So, you know, I think it's just gotten worse since, you know, from what is his name? George Floyd, whatever, the Summer of Love. You know, if you're going to come to this country, you know, this is all this is about. Is they want to protest because family separation. And this comes right out of the words of one of the ladies that spoke on for Antifa tonight on Black Conservative Preachers channel. And she said, well, because of family separation. Well, you came here illegally. You did not come through a port of entry. That is the problem. You need to come through the proper channels.
Right.
Even if you're going to seek asylum. And Weathercat, I don't know if you heard, but President Trump was going to lower the threshold for sanctuary or asylum seekers.
Lower the threshold
I
as
think
in the
it
head
was-
count?
And then he was something about the DACA recipients too.
That, and then he was going to focus about the white South Africans from South Africa needing to find sanctuary.
Yeah. Sorry, I just found another guy for people to go to on X.
Oh,
His name's
Okay.
Chad Catton. I don't know if you know who he is. He's
Yeah,
one of the big.
I see a cycle here how YouTube is not allowing as many of the streams on. And a lot of the streamers are going to other platforms, but you know,
Well, part of the problem is Antifa plays music all day long, you know, and you got to get.
oh, is this the tall dude, Weathercat?
Yes.
That just got hit in the
Correct.
face? Okay, awesome. I subbed up to him. So, just to recap, this one that Weathercat just dropped in the chat. He was just hit in the face by Antifa just a little bit ago because they wanted to do a peaceful march down the street in Portland and walk on the sidewalk. Yes, Portland PD is there to try to keep the peace, but you know what? They ain't doing anything but arresting patriots.
Nope.
They're blocking the roadway, having a dance party. I mean, this is ridiculous. But, you know, these are some of the recommends that we have. These guys are amazing. If you're looking to watch, you know, the craziness that goes on in Portland, these are the streamers to check out. They are true patriots. Even, you know, what was that Merced Media that I found the other day, Weathercat? Was it Merced?
No, Mercado.
Mercado Media.
Mercado Media. Sub up to these guys. These guys are amazing. They're out there doing the work. Portland Andy, Congratulations. Thank you for being out there, Katie. Speak the truth.
There's a lot. We got the
Um,
BC preacher too,
Tommy Boy,
Quincy.
BC Preacher. BC Preacher is very familiar with that
Yeah,
area.
he's
He was up in there for a while.
there's a lot. I mean, I've done this for so long now, looking at everybody, ever since 2016. When
Right?
Andy was one of the first ones I ever found. And then from his streams, I was able to look to see who was on there and get others. Because at that time, a lot of people weren't using Facebook and TikTok, I don't think was even around. So a lot of these people like Quincy, BC Preacher, and all them, only Mr. Bill and
Yeah.
all those guys, they've been around a good 10 years.
Yeah. I mean, and we all know that, Governor Abbott is sending troops to Chicago and to Portland from the great state of Texas Elite National Guard. We got confirmation that they were loading up and heading on out. Thank you, Governor Abbott, for sending the boys.
And we know the Democrats are going to find some way to block that.
Well, did you hear? I don't know if we got it in our back channels, but Illinois tried to block the troops from coming in, and it was a Biden appointee judge declined to do it.
Yeah, but this last one,
news.
though, was a judge that Trump had appointed in 2016.
Yes, the one that did Oregon.
No.
Yep.
But it was a partial one. Why the 18th? They said that they couldn't until the 18th. I'm wondering why they picked that date. You think they would say yes or no?
You mean to get them in there? Because some of
Said
the
they
National
couldn't.
Guard has to go through what they call basically riot training. So in order to go to there, they have to learn how to be patient and calm like these guys are during a riot so I don't know if they do a certain amount at a time or what.
You would think after, the summer of love and, dealing with a lot of other issues, going back to the Rodney King, going back to that would be a standard training that these guys have to go through.
Yeah, you would think.
But you know what? Hey, I don't run the governorship in Oregon or California or Washington.
Why not?
But I wish I could. But honestly, this chat tonight is the reason I want to do this is because this is just becoming ridiculous for everyone. This is just becoming ridiculous. These poor people that live in Portland, they are so sick and tired of this going on.
So I don't watch evening news anymore, and I don't know if anyone in chat does. How much of this is making the evening news? Because tonight they're showing journalists from out of our country. They're showing what's going on and filming what's going on.
I don't watch it either.
How much is it on our own evening news?
Well, I do know that Nick Sorter has been on Jesse Walters, Sean Hannity, Kayleigh McEnany, and Laura I think he's been on Laura Ingraham, and then I believe he was on Laura Trump. So I know it's on Fox. They're pushing it pretty hard. But I don't check CNN, NBC, CBS, those ABC, they're all way too left for me. I just pass by them, like literally they'll pop up on my feed on X or on TikTok, and I just scroll right past it unless it's somebody in my approved circle from the news, aka Jesse Waters, Sean Hannity, Greg Gutfield, Kaylee.
Yeah, I don't even have the news. I don't have any cable or anything, so.
Oh, trust me, you're better off without it.
Oh, I am. I've done this now for 5 or 6 years without it. I love it. I watch everything live. I've got 2 screens here, and my iPad.
Right? And if you have to, you can put it on the TV
Yep.
too.
I don't need anybody to tell me what I saw because I already saw
This one's funny from Fry. The summer of what the fuck?
it. Yeah.
What was that? I don't remember, Fry. You may have to look that up on YouTube.
So what do you call this? The fall of
And then-
the siege of Portland?
Andy, I love you.
The fall of Rose City, Antifa.
Right? Oh, BC Preacher just went down.
He has a hard time sometimes with his stream. Portland Andy's out there.
DJB is on, so I'm gonna go to him. Portland Andy, I like watching right before I go to bed.
Yeah.
He's kind of my favorite to end my nightcap.
It's either him or that guy I watch, Damon from Smoke and Scan.
Right.
I love Damon. I've been watching Damon is probably as long as Portland Andy, because the car chases. Got to watch those, and Damon's just funny. I think I've seen Fry TV in there, in chat.
He is.
I mean, on Smoke and Scan. I think I've seen him comment in Damon's chat. What you drinking, Texas?
I'm drinking a real Pepsi.
Wow.
Real sugar.
I haven't seen that logo in eons.
I know. Isn't that the best Pepsi logo ever? My favorite logo.
When we were kids.
Yep. And it even says it, real sugar. And let me tell you, if you drink Pepsi products, you can taste that high fructose corn syrup in the blue can, but this one, chef's kiss, baby. Chef's kiss.
Well, and that's what everybody around here, at least in California, everybody's drinking the Mexican Coke because it has the pure cane sugar in it. They've been doing it for years, and they say it's the best Coke ever.
Oh, absolutely.
I have a grocery store that'll sell you the Mexican Coca-Cola in glass bottles by the case.
You can only get them in glass bottles. You can't get them in cans.
Nope. And you know the reason why that is? Because the aluminum taints it.
Yeah.
Aluminum taints it. So this one tastes a little tinny, but our good old friend up there at HHS, Mr. RFK Jr., he's working on getting that high fructose corn syrup out of our stuff.
Yeah, it's gotta go.
And it's gotta go. It's definitely gotta go.
And don't look at me. All my Halloween giveaways this year are not candy related.
Nice. Very nice.
They're fun, but they're not sugar.
Well, this year, Roadrunner and Shotgun, they're getting a Boo Basket, and that's their Halloween. And it'll have a little bit of candy, but it'll be more of healthier versions of candy, but they'll get more, goodies. Like new blankets, new jammies for Halloween. The fun stuff.
Yeah, I gotta find out at the mobile home park here if they anybody brings like their grandkids over and does trick or treating here.
That'd be so much fun.
Shoot, if I had kids, I'd bring them over here just for the fact that you don't have to worry about creeps. It's all just a bunch of old
Right?
people sitting around in their mobile homes.
Right?
Yeah, my sister's coming October 23rd.
Nice.
And I can
Very
switch
nice.
the camera around, can I, on this? I'm trying to figure it out here.
Hit the the little cog, and then it'll say video, and then it'll say
Oh,
front
yeah,
or
there we
rear.
go. So she's going to help me paint the kitchen. We're going to go with red on the top. And then the blue, blue on the bottom.
Nice.
But this whole thing is all wallpaper.
Oh wow.
It was everywhere, even over here. But I mean, every little crack and crevice was nothing but wallpaper. That we
So
took.
okay, I have to ask you, how'd you get your wallpaper off?
We spritzed it with water. You know, like it got it from a water bottle,
Uh-huh.
and we peeled the original vinyl off. You could just peel it down,
Uh-huh.
and then there would be the backing on there. So we'd have to spritz it again, but we'd have to take a scraper and get a piece of it, and then that would have come off, but not cleanly, but enough where we didn't have to do any scraping.
Oh, good.
So, but when we did over here, you can kind of see there used to be a cupboard that stuck out and came down like this. Oops, I'm backwards. So behind here was the original wallpaper. You can kind of see the line right there. And
Right.
so I told my sister I'm making an executive decision. I think that that's the original wallpaper from when they built this motorhome, and we're never going to get it off. So we're going to just paint over it. She's like, I'm with that. So, but it's coming along.
Yeah, it looks good.
All right, now I get back to there we go. Back to that. Go out and have a smoke.
Yep, I'm gonna put it on my phone real quick, and I will join you outside for a smoke break.
Well, don't have too much fun painting.
I just had the whole outside painted by a painter. I had to though, because this place here, I'll show you, son, honey. You see this color here? It looks bluer in here, but it was actually as my sister would say, 60s running suit green.
Yeah.
And the whole house was painted in that color, outside and inside. So I went with, it's kind of hard to see because it's dark out here, but I went with Red Barn for the front door. And that used to be a really ugly green. And I'm still working on the screen door because the screen door was painted pink.
Okay, then.
But now we have, this is Storm Cloud. And this is called Wall Street. So, and then I even had them paint these in the red. Much better.
And no HOA to determine what color you must use.
I had to get it approved, but they approved it within like 2 hours. I got a phone call. And I'm like, cool. Yeah, there is it's kind of like an HOA. It's like kind of like your landlord because I rent the land. I own the mobile home but rent the land. But I own a place now. I don't have to worry about rent to other people.
Right? There you go. That's all what we want, a little bit more freedom.
I'm still trying to get that in my head because I rented my entire life. it's hard to think that I own this place. And I can do
well, I can
whatever.
get into a long philosophical discussion about property taxes and ownership, but I won't
I just
ruin
got
your.
my property taxes today.
All right, spill the beans.
For it's $322 every 6 months.
Okay, that's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
So you want to know what my property
Yeah, wait a
taxes
minute.
are?
It makes like we're justifying property taxes. Ugh.
Mine are about $2,400 for the year.
Yikes.
But
Yeah,
when
mine's
we
double that
originally,
with half the size.
Wow. And this is 1,585 square feet. It's a nice sized place.
yeah, you've got a nice house, Mother Cat.
Thank you. And it has solar. I think I'm the only one in here that has solar on my roof.
Really?
My electric bill last month was $12.
Lucky dog.
I couldn't believe it. I'm putting more into the grid than I am taking out.
Be
Gotta make
careful.
sure you keep those panels clean.
I cleaned them not too long ago.
All right,
'Cause
good for you.
I don't think the people that lived here ever did. I don't think they ever cleaned the house either. It took me a long time to get this house clean. But it's clean and it's repainted and looks beautiful. So I'm happy.
I'll have to make you a quilt. I'll have to put you on my quilt list.
That's
Cool.
her new hobby.
Oh,
She's
okay.
making quilts now.
Nice. Love it.
Yeah, you'll have to send me a Pinterest board of what you like.
Weather.
I might already have some fabric like that, maybe. It might be in the current quilt I'm working on, my Halloween quilt.
I never learned to sew. I missed home ec because I went to 4 different schools in 4 years, and their home ec was at different times, so I never got it. Never went through
My
it.
my grandmother put my name on her sewing machine before I could drive, so
Aw,
I better quilt, or I would not be her grandchild.
that's
Well,
cool
that
though.
is awesome, son, honey.
Maybe I'll have to turn on my camera and show you my current quilt. Uh,
Okay, Fry wins the.
Fry wins the tax competition.
Yep.
I should open chat. I don't have it open. There we go. 10,000 a year. Jeez.
Jesus.
We won't even ask about Canadian taxes, Andy, because we know they're expensive.
Hey.
Hey, you got socialized medicine to pay for it, for all that money.
All right. We understand that, Fry. Trust us. But you pay way more in taxes than we have to.
We appreciate you funding those National Guard members that are heading to Oregon.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Thank you, Fry.
Thank you, Fry. You're gonna come save Oregon.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the.
So we can begin talking about Chicago.
Jeez.
Well, there hasn't been very much coverage on Chicago, though.
No,
Not like
there's been a
Portland.
lot of spicy action though.
Yeah.
Yes.
But not as many streamers out there. Most of them are in Portland. I don't know if it was the browser I'm using because I used that computer before to get on Restream.
Are you using Brave or I
Yeah,
have
what protocol are you using? Are you using Chrome or are you using
Firefox.
see Firefox has a problem.
Firefox
with
doesn't
Restream.
play well with Restream.
Yeah, I'll have to use a different browser next time. I'm on Safari here. and
See,
it's working
Safari
fine.
works. Sometimes it works on the computer, sometimes it doesn't. I go ahead and I just open up Chrome to run Restream because I know it's going to be a stabler aspect.
Here, give me a second. I'll lay out the quilt and turn on the overhead light so you can get a picture of. This is
Yeah, I'd
actually the
love to
first
see it.
full quilt. I've done one topper, and
Hello,
I haven't
Juniper.
quilted it yet.
Juniper
this-
is in the chat. Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
baby.
Birthday boy.
I look like I'm bald.
And I think my hairline is starting to recede back a little bit.
Yeah, I think mine might be too. Getting old.
You know, I have so
I'm
many
not turning
gray
on my
hairs.
camera and showing my gray hair.
I have so many gray hairs. It's not even funny. It's
What
time to die
do you
this
mean? My whole head is gray. I got a gray ponytail.
You're so welcome, honey. We love you.
Okay, I'm going to turn on the camera so she can see the quilt.
Okay.
Cool. Oh, wow.
Let me
That's
make her
cool.
big screen.
Don't mind all the chalk marks. I kept on having to try to get them straight. So, it's a Halloween theme quilt.
That's fun.
That is so cool, son, honey.
That's awesome.
And then when I'm not quilting, I'm
Cool.
That's
Well
awesome.
done.
Thank you, ladies. And let's see the back. It's just a simple.
Simple
And
black.
then the stitching pattern's called a bishop's fan.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
That is beautiful, son, honey.
Thank you, ladies.
That's a lot of work to do that back and
Yeah.
I've
forth.
actually pulled out stitches because you're trying to get them. Yeah, trying to find the right type of needle was my biggest hurdle. You would think a needle's just a needle until you start quilting.
Wow. Well done.
Thank you, thank you.
So Juniper says he got his birthday butt handed to him today.
Oh, no.
So Juniper is not home tonight, or he would be online with us. He is up in Mammoth, an hour south of Portland. And he has moved his dad up there today. His dad sold the house here in town and moved up to Woodburn. So he's not home tonight, and his puppy's over here whining because he's not home.
Kisses to you, Juniper.
Weedy, do you want me to ask Daddy if it's cookie time?
Don't say cookie too loud, or he's going to hear you.
Oh, no.
Don't you like the
He's still snoring, so I guess we're okay. You need your blanket, kid? Yeah, I know.
Want your tea? There's a cookie for you. All right. They've had cookies. And if my boy wakes up, Sissy, you need to give him a cookie.
So anything spicing happening in Portland while I've been on the stream? I'm not watching anyone else's feed.
Yeah, I can't watch it right now either. I'm outside.
I could turn on the big TV, but
It looks like they're just holding up a Palestine flag, just doing their flashy lights with their bullhorns just going off and having a good time. Oh, my poor baby boy. So it was kind of like a boys' trip. So it was Juniper, Shotgun, and the uncle who went up with them. Gracefully took the day off and to drive my vehicle up so they could come home. So
to go back, do they take everything to get them moved in, or is there going to be
yes,
more?
everything is there. They've unloaded the U-Haul. The U-Haul is back at the location that it needs to be at, and it's all done.
Yay.
So
That's good. Moving sucks.
Yeah, they got it done in one day. That's very good.
yes, that is load and unload everybody in one day.
Well,
Wow.
that doesn't count the unpacking all the boxes, so.
Well, you know what? Here, I have one.
Someone's
Right,
waving in the background. Who is that?
Fry's asking for a biscuit. I got a biscuit right here for you.
Is it organic?
It is organic. It's a Jinx biscuit. It's 100% organic. No nastiness in it.
What's that waving light behind you?
That would be Roadrunner.
Hi, Roadrunner.
Everybody says hello. I'm waving. She's waving. She's waving to everybody, so you see her back there. All right. This is it. What kind is yours, Fry? You're not telling us.
You want a rubber biscuit?
I mean, I have a tape measure. I have a pair of pliers.
Here, I know what he wants. He wants this S hook.
Oh, you want some
I could go-
S hook?
I could go get my sunflower wrench.
Yeah.
Does he want a fly swatter?
I have a hair tie.
What else I got? A little remote control. You need that?
A back scratcher.
Gardening gloves?
Barbecue gloves.
Too funny.
A spoon.
A spoon. Face orange, raised eyebrow.
Hey, at least it's not a sardine pizza. Come on now.
A sardine. Oh, God. Ugh.
Hey, so Juniper told his dad, because his dad has been staying with us for a month and a half. He says, yeah, I told Dad, now you got all the time in the world to unpack. No more boredom. Peace out. We're headed to Aunt Lisa's for pizza.
Oh, you know what's cool about this place, son, honey?
What's that?
I'm the direction I'm facing right now. Uh, you can't really see, but because it's dark. But let me switch the camera around again. And out that way, I can sit here and watch the rocket launches all day. Or not all day, but we had like I think 7 or 8 just in September. I don't even have to move off my porch.
How's it for
Space.
storm watching?
It's going to be fantastic because south is right over there, and the Doppler radar is just up on the hill beside me, so I'll be able to watch everything roll in. Be
And
perfect.
you're also in a great location to see some of the launches.
That's what I just said.
Okay.
Not all the launches. Every because Vandenberg Air Force Space Force Base is just right over there. As the crow flies, maybe 15 miles from here.
Not bad. So Fry said yes to all of that and a biscuit.
And a biscuit. What kind of biscuit?
I'm
I know.
saying he wants a rubber biscuit.
I think the rubber biscuit is it.
You know, I have a dog collar, Fry. Do you want that too? I have a head halter for a dog.
I've got a velvet harness.
I got another one.
Is it velvet?
No, it's Oregon Ducks. I have a shock collar and a barking collar, you know.
That'll work.
Enough. Who's hissing?
Mommy,
Don't make her hiss.
I'm not making her hiss.
Okay. You need to go get in kennel, honey. Yes. Here.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Thank you, Jennifer. I love it too. I sit out here almost all day.
Get that vitamin D therapy.
That's right. Did have to put a sunshade up though because the sun in the morning comes straight in.
Andy, thanks for coming in, and I hope you sleep well.
Good night, Andy.
Love you, Andy.
See you in the streams later on.
Look at you. Cedar, right?
Yes.
Yeah, look at you. You've grown up. You're so big. I remember when you were a puppy.
I know, right? She's a freaking mule. So for everybody who doesn't know, that dog is Juniper's service dog. That's his Weedy. Daddy says hi. Whoa, Weedy. Daddy says hi, Weedy. Woo. They're Weedy. They're Weedy on the TV. Daddy's Weedy. Oh, thank you. Mama's hair tie. Yes, you're citable. You're citable. She got me my hair tie. Good girl, Weedy Woo. Okay. You need to go way down, Mama. Okay. Daddy says, Weedy. Daddy, sweetie. He'll be home tomorrow. So yeah. She doesn't know what to do tonight without Daddy. She is such a horse. Yes, honey, she is a horse. He is a mule. So when I got her, I don't know if I told you the story about her. So my daughter Kennedy and I went to Walmart and she said there was puppies. And I said, well, go take a look. Okay.
Oh, sucker.
And exactly. So the guy goes, I just need to get rid of her. I'm done. He wanted $700 for her. And I'm like, well, all I have cash on me is $20. He's like, I'll take it.
Whoa.
And I said, well, what breed is she? He goes, she's golden retriever. And I'm like, okay, medium-sized dog.
Right.
And So I get her home about 3-4 days later. Juniper will chime in here and chat about this. I start looking at her paws and I'm going, oh God, I've never seen a golden retriever with that big of a paw. I mean, her paw was the size of my hand.
Oh boy.
And I'm going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. She's going to be huge. And Juniper keeps telling me, no, honey, she's golden retriever. She's going to be a medium-sized dog. She's going to be smaller than Remington. And I'm like, okay, I believe my husband. And as the time goes on, over the last year and a half, she's gotten to be this mule. And so he starts going, I go, at first we thought she was part Great Dane. And then we find out she's called a, oh my God, honey, help me out here. What, she's mixed between lab and golden retriever. So it's got a certain name. She's 110 pounds right now.
Wow. At a year and a half?
At a year and a half.
Yikes.
So, I mean, and she's still not done growing. She's still got a long ways to go. I mean, she's a beautiful baby. And a Goldador. Thank you, darling. A Goldador. So she's a cross between a lab and a golden retriever. And she has these beautiful angel wings on her. From her front shoulders down, they look like angel wings. They're beautiful.
Well, that's cool.
So she's an amazing girl. I'm gonna have to find a room. Okay, here. I'll turn the fan on. There. Well, I'm gonna turn the fan on. It'll cool off in here. So tonight we have 3 dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4 cats. Kenzie and myself in my room tonight because my son and my husband are not at home. So they're so used to having noises running around the house all night long. So they're all like, Mom, we're sleeping in your room. So I've got 2 right here, and there's 2 over there, and then the dogs' kennels are over here. Okay, come on, ladies. Kennels now. Kennels. Kennels. Kennel. Get someone off the bed, baby. Gotta push you back a little bit. Sweet things. I think that's Kimberly Sweet.
Yeah, it is
It
Kimberly.
is.
Is
Hello.
it? Okay. She's amazing.
Yeah, it's your turn. It's your turn to get up on panel.
Yep, it's your turn, Kimberly.
She won't do it. She never has.
No.
It's your turn.
Don Honey's here.
You don't have to turn your camera on.
Nope, you don't.
But it is your turn.
The link is pinned to the top of the chat.
We can walk you through it.
Remington, come on. Kennel.
You've been saying that for years.
Uh-huh.
Huh, it takes me out when I do that. That's weird.
So Restream added a new feature where if you turn your camera off, it puts you in the back room.
That's dumb.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. So we're going to take a quick little break right here, and I'm going to play a little video. Let's see, where is it?
I need to
This
find
might bring everybody, a little closer together. We'll take a quick little 30-second break. Be right back.
Aw,
Yep, that's a memory.
that is.
Gonna make me
It's a big
drive to the store
memory.
and find a Pacifico.
Right?
Yeah.
I had to do that.
In his honor.
Exactly. Here's to that person.
Cheers.
Aw.
Yes, you have a very lovely bird stream, Miss Kimberly.
Oh yeah, I put it on sometimes.
Yep. So, do you guys want to meet Sky, my newest dog?
Let's see Sky. I've seen Sky, but show everybody else. She's a cutie.
I don't need two dogs. I don't need two dogs. I don't need two dogs right now. I'm fine with one dog right now. I'm fine with one dog and two porch cats. I'm just fine.
There's the baby.
So, everybody, this is Sky. She's our newest member of our family. She's a Pomsky, aka Demon.
Will she get any bigger?
No, she's full grown. She's a mini Pomsky.
She's adorable.
She is. She's a pain, though.
She getting used to being there now?
Yeah, she's still a little skittish around the Cedar and Remington. She doesn't understand very well that Cedar likes to play because Cedar's still technically a baby.
Yeah.
So she goes
Oh,
from
Sky.
nice and sweet to demon in a matter of minutes.
Cujo.
Mm-hmm. But she's a baby. And Sky's 4 years old, so.
And she was a rescue, right?
No, she was actually given to me. She was a breeder dog. And she was a guardian.
Oh, that's right.
So now we are her guardian for the rest of her life.
Cute.
So she's a baby. She's a mama baby.
Yeah, sometimes I feel guilty that Artie doesn't have a sister anymore. But he's got his porch cats. He's got me.
The porch cats.
I have 4 of them. I have a red one, a green one, a pink one, and a purple one. All sleeping in my bedroom tonight.
No, two porch cats are enough. I found a cat house for them for this winter that they both fit in. That's all I can.
right, so put
That's
you
all
back.
the yard I've got. It's for their house.
It's good for you though, son, honey. On down the road, I'll probably get a cat, but for now, not yet.
I would love to rehome Cutie Pie with you if I could figure out how to get her to you. She's sweet. She would rather be indoors, but
Well, don't really want a
my
pet
basement's not in a
right.
state that would allow a cat. I was afraid they would get up in the walls of the ceiling.
Yeah.
I have one that does that. I have
Yeah,
a
but
motor
thank
that
you. I have enough wildlife trying to get in my house as it is. You know, bats, other critters. Yeah, I have a fox that likes sleeping in my backyard with a 6 foot fence, and the fox jumps the 6 foot fence.
she's had 2 bats in the last year in her house.
Yeah, can't call me a sissy. Got it out of my house. Oh, and there was the frog in the downspout.
Oh, well, that's typical.
Yeah. What? That's his home. Well, rumor has it here that they've had mountain lions walk through this mobile home park.
Had what?
Mountain lions walk through this mobile home park.
Oh, I thought you said Mothman for a moment there.
Mothman, no. Mountain lion. Puma. I have seen coyotes here. Bob, my neighbor. Oh, you guys would like Bob, my neighbor. I move in. I go over there to introduce myself, and he has a MAGA hat on. So I go, I like your hat.
Yeah, Poppy can't wear his hat at the facility he lives in
Hmm.
because the little Democratic women get very upset.
Oh, come on. Ridiculous. Kitty cat.
This is Callie. Yes, Kimberly, that is Sun Honey.
Yes, it's me. Just because I don't have my camera on, I don't show up on screen.
Now, is that one of the kittens from Tuesday?
No, this is the one we got from my father-in-law.
Oh,
This
okay.
was his baby.
My cat.
It's
Aw.
Kenzie's girl. Yes, Daddy says hi, Callie. Hi, Callie girl.
It's Callie Morelli, Pumpkin Valley.
Callie Morale Pumpkin Valley is the name Kenzie.
Huh.
You ready to go back to mama, baby?
Okay, I have too many cables. It's official.
She is very sweet.
No one make jokes about Virgos and being organized. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, there's a charger block. Wait a minute. There was a charger block.
Oh, you better put her back. She is not happy. All right, switch over to the cell phone again.
Nope, it's underneath the bed. It's underneath the bed.
I'll try someday, Kimberly. I've been doing a lot of work around here.
All right, I'm gonna come in on my other phone. I'm gonna take the dog's potty for the last time.
Don't wake up the ducks.
We're not going out back. Come on, ladies, let's go potty. And the mule is off. Come on, Sky, let's go potty. Cedar, leave her alone.
Little brat.
Cedar, no. Cedar, Sage.
Somebody's in trouble.
Cedar, no, ma'am. I know it's Cedar, Sage. Go potty. Cedar, you're being an instigator tonight.
Dad's not home. No discipline.
Cedar, Sage. Sky, come to mommy. Sky, come to mommy. Sky. Sky, come here. Come here, baby. Sky, come on. Get up there. Kenzie, put Sky in her kennel.
Crisis averted.
Now, if I can get this yellow thing to go to the bathroom before we go in and go night-night for the night. She's been so good tonight. Remy Joe, get out of Daddy's planners.
Uh-oh. Go back in and see what's going on in Portland.
Right? All right, come on, girls. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Tintin, let's go. Remy Joe, let's go. Come on. Come on.
That's too hard to see.
Remington, come on. Hamilton Cedar. Remington, come on.
Oh, and fair warning. Don't get a Barca lounger because all you do is when you sit in it, you fall asleep.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll take your word for it.
Don't tell me that. I've been thinking about getting a recliner love seat.
That was so nice. I've wanted one for a really long time, and I finally did it, and it's like, oh, they're really nice to have. But my problem is I sit in it and I fall asleep.
Mm.
All right, what's going on in this crazy town?
All right, and we're back. Oh, did Portland Andy go off?
Oh, he's still on.
Okay. Came back and my TV's on a commercial.
In fact,
YouTube's got to make money somehow.
yeah, always making money.
They love you, YouTube.
Thanks, Juniper. We're going to hold off on that bird until we get a bigger house.
Here, I can show you a little more of this place. I'll show you the living room.
Show them the picture.
Oh, gonna be backwards, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Let's see.
This picture is absolutely beautiful.
Oh, it's shining on. I got it printed on metal. I've always wanted it. Yeah, there's too much reflection. Let's see. There we go. I took this
Nice.
in population four in Olam. I think it was North Dakota or South Dakota, one or the other. So every thing in the background is clear too. So the whole car. It was a high f stop, and I got everything in focus. It was
That is
cool.
so beautiful.
And I had it printed on 24 by 36 poster size on metal.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. I love that photo, Leathercat.
Thank you. I do too. So this is basically my living room. And I walked to the other side. It's a huge living room. It's a double wide living room. And then that's everything on the other side. Back there's my master bedroom. And then down here, there's 2 bedrooms back there and a laundry room and a guest bathroom.
Wow.
And then this is the dining room. It's a little messy right now, but I got to paint this before my sister gets here. She's going to kick my ass because I was supposed to paint it.
You're
Before she came
busted.
the last time. But anyways, yeah, it's a nice size place. I really like it.
You're busted.
I'm busted. So, and this place here is very quiet, even though the highway is just across the street. It's the wind blows the other direction, so I hardly ever hear it.
That's great.
So that's my place. And I've been, like doing all kinds of things around here. Get up in the morning and just start doing little projects that needed to be done. Because, like I said, this place I don't think it had ever been cleaned. It's pretty bad.
Cedar Sage, Kennel. Cedar. Kennel. Or get on the bed with Sissy. Okay, so this was posted 3 hours ago. This was on the Sean Hannity show. Breaking Governor Abbott announces he's approval to send Texas National Guard to other states to help enforce federal immigration laws to other states other than Portland and Chicago.
Other than
Portland. Yep. Now we have local states refusing to enforce laws and which have chaos. The president has constitutional responsibility to enforce. Let me click on more. So basically, he's going to be putting more troops on the ground in other states other than Oregon and Illinois. Thank you, Governor Abbott.
But you keep saying other than. That sounds like they can't go to Portland.
No, he's sending his troops to Portland because it is that is a loophole in that. Because he's already sending some here, so he's going to send more to, like, I think it was Nashville was another one they were having problems with. Quite a few other ones.
Good. Okay.
Hey, Weathercat, did you know there was an EF5 tornado in Edlin, North Dakota?
They just upgraded it. It happened back in, I think, June or July.
Okay, it says June 20th, and I was just
Yeah.
like,
But they had originally categorized it as an EF4. But now that they've gone through, the categories also go by damage, not just by winds. But the winds, they think, reached almost 210 miles per hour. So that upped the category to an EF5.
okay. So I was like,
Reed Timmer what's that?
I said, I haven't heard of any tornadoes hitting the ground lately.
No, yeah, this was one that the National Weather Service did a real big survey on. So, and it's the first time in 10 years, I think, since we had, or 9 years, since we had an EF5.
Yeah, since May 20th of 2013 in Moore, Oklahoma, is what it says here.
2013. Okay, so it was a little bit more. Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Pretty nasty hitting the EF5.
Yeah.
Especially with 210 mile per hour winds.
Yes.
That's insane. So Sun Honey is having a tech issue.
Oh, okay. So, Kimberly, just to give you a little, we'll go back here. Yes, the loophole is that they cannot use Oregon National Guard until after the 18th of this month, which we believe might be some sort of riot training that they have to go to. So that's why they can't use Oregon National Guard. But in all honesty, once they've been federalized, aka California and Texas, because of immigration problems, Trump has the right to send them in, and they cannot block them. And that goes to the last Supreme Court thing that came out, was just a couple months ago, that no lower court judge can put an injunction on a president's order. Yeah, I remember that one, Fry, from the 90s. I was still in school and that one hit. Remington, stop.
Was it near you, Texas?
No, Fry
just
said they had
remember?
an EF5 in Texas back in the 90s.
Yeah.
I remember hearing about that.
Okay.
Remy Joe, knock it off.
I don't know how much longer you're going to be on. I'm getting tired.
Yeah, I'm thinking about calling it a wrap here too. Because I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah.
I was up pretty late last night watching these streamers.
Yeah, I fell asleep to it.
I was giving Sun Honey a chance to come back in.
Yeah.
So Fry says it was 46 miles away from his house.
It's pretty close. Scary shit.
Yeah.
Says it was called the Gerald tornado, also known as the Dead Man Walking tornado.
And then Kimberly Sweet says, was that the year the EFI in Wichita Falls? I think that's Wichita Falls is north of Fry quite a bit. And then, yes, Oakland had a tornado 2 or 3 years ago. When Fry says that was about 1,800 feet from his house.
Wasn't he on stream when that happened?
Yes, I believe he was, and we were all trying to back channel him.
Yeah. Let's see. So here's a list of the EF5s. It's the Jarrell, Texas tornado. There was one in 98 in Pleasant Grove, Alabama. One in 98 in Waynesboro, Tennessee. One in 99 in Bridge Creek or Moore, Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2007 in Greensburg, Kansas. 2008 in Parkersburg, Iowa. 2011 had, that was all one day. So 2011, this must have been a long track. April of 2011, it hit Smithville, Mississippi, Huckleberg, Alabama, Preston, Mississippi, and Rainsville, Alabama. So it must have gone through on both sides. And then in 2011 was the Joplin, Missouri one, which was really bad.
Yep.
In May. And then May of 2011 was the El Reno one in Oklahoma, which was really bad. And then 2013 was the Moore, Oklahoma. And now they'll put this one on for 2025.
Yep.
Here's the
Timber Traveler, what's going on? Kimberly says 1964 was an EFI in Wichita Falls, Texas.
and what year? 64. I just put the list in.
She just put the list that she's looking at.
Yes, April 3rd, 1964, Wichita Falls, Texas.
Yep. All right. I think we're going to go ahead and sign off tonight. Any final thoughts about what's going on in Portland, Weathercat?
I just hope that more and more patriots show up and give Antifa the same as what they're dishing out. And once the National Guard comes in, I think that things will quiet down, but I don't think that Antifa will go away. I think they'll move somewhere else.
I happen to agree with you there. I think, it's going to take the forces of the military. Trump did it in LA.
Yep.
It took, a week?
Yeah, about that.
Trump will say different, but took about a week, got everything calmed down. So.
Yeah, it just, unfortunately, once the military leaves, I don't know though, because in LA, the military hasn't been there since about 2 weeks now, and it hasn't really been that bad. There's only been like a handful of people there, maybe 12,
Yeah, but but he sent the Marines in though there. You got the
Yeah.
Marines for 29 Palms, baby. Them guys are crazy.
Well, they had to because they were throwing cinder blocks at LAPD and stuff, and
Oh,
lighting
yeah.
the cars on fire, and it was mayhem. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens in Portland. But
Yeah.
they need to get the National Guard in soon.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, we've got Barney. We've got Barney. Barney made an appearance tonight in Portland,
Yeah.
everybody.
so now we've had a capybara, a frog, a unicorn, and now we've got, what was the other one? What did you just say?
Barney.
Barney. So now we got 4 of them dressed up like that.
I agree with you. We need to stop Soros and that crew.
Yeah.
When are we going to arrest them? So, all right. So let's just wrap this up a little bit. My thoughts about what's going on in Portland. President Trump, you're doing an amazing job. Let's get the National Guard. Maybe get some other members of military in there. 29 Palms. The boys out of there, because they are little woohoo box of crayons. Hello. So thanks for stopping by, everybody, tonight. Peace, love, and you know what? God bless you. God bless your families, and God bless the United States. Love you. Love you, Weather Cat. Thanks for coming up. Sun
Love
Honey,
you too.
sorry that you couldn't be up here to do final thoughts tonight. Love you. And we out, digital soldiers.